Hello, everyone. Let's turn the music down. Music is super loud. Let's do this. Right there is good for now. Whoops. There we go. Hey, everyone. How you doing? Yeah, we're going to be watching Spider-Man Lotus. It's a long movie, so we're not going to waste a lot of time getting into it. I have some snacks here next to me because it's a 2-hour movie. I think it's probably, some people were saying it's not exactly 2 hours, but I'll be giving commentary as we're watching it. So there is some controversy around this, and if you stick around till the end, I've got an article that we'll go through and we'll talk about the controversy. Because there is some kind of shit that went on with this film that we want to talk about. But I've heard the movie is bad. So we're going to see if it's bad or not. It's like, you know, I don't want to promote it too much. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, you know, you can watch it with me and we'll see how this goes down. Anyway, I do want to warn everybody, there is controversy around this film. And we're going to talk about that. But I don't want to waste too much time because it is a long movie. So hopefully the audio is okay here. But we're going to go through this and we might have to speed it up a little bit. Let's see. Playback speed. So we'll do that. That should shave off some minutes from it. I don't know. I haven't seen any of it except for some clips. I haven't seen it except for some clips. Paige said he might stop in. I haven't seen him yet. Anyway, we're going to get through this one. This is probably the longest fan film I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen a fan film 2 hours long before. This feels like a fever dream, honestly. And the other thing that kind of sucks is that without all the controversy, this might have been something that fans could have really rallied behind. But with the controversy, it kind of caused it to flounder. So we're going to watch it and see how it goes. Let's see if we can make it through here. All right. This is sped up a little bit, as suggested by Linux, who has seen it already.
Well, I'm not quite sure where I should start. I think, when I think about you, I don't know. God, it was so much easier then. The world was so upside down.
Hold on, I didn't mean to turn that on.
I felt like my biggest problem was making it to an 8 o'clock movie. Who knew how fast we'd all miss it? It was gone before I could blink. And I guess we're all left wondering where the golden days had gone.
This looks like video game graphics. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't bad as an intro. Okay, not highly detailed, not bad for a fan film intro.
All right, fellas, not all at once. I can only sign so many autographs. All right, look, if you turn yourselves in, I might throw in a collectible item. Courtesy of yours truly. Going once, going twice. All right, well, suit yourselves. You know, you guys are the angriest fans I have ever met.
What the? Hold on. Shocker?
Oh no.
All right, is it just me or is the suit super baggy? Is the suit super baggy or is it like I feel like it looks a little too loose, especially around the neck and the sides of the body.
What? What are you wearing?
It's my shocker suit.
Your shocker suit. That's what you're called.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you come up with that yourself? Real clever, buddy. Shocker. Those overalls are not doing you in the fit.
Fantastic.
Oh, better put some ice on that. Here might Hey. I was in the middle of something. Maybe the five of us can go to dinner and sort this thing out. I'll let you take your nap and oh god. That hurt.
All right, so I guess that confirms that there's oh, you can see the zipper on the suit right there on the arm. It's either like a zipper for the glove or the suit. I will say this also, that it looks like the webbing is not organic, so he must have like web shooters.
You're right, good, straight, get up.
Come on out, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Okay. If you don't want to do dinner, there's always
There we
karaoke
go.
night.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's real funny. You ever stop talking?
Okay, no karaoke. I didn't want you there anyway.
Enough with the karaoke. As soon as you stop hiding, I'm gonna make sure nobody has to listen to you ever again.
Oh, sure. I heard you got some stand-up shows this week, but you're not invited. Better luck next time.
Did the director of this do anything else, or is this his first film? Was this the first thing he's ever done? I don't really know a lot about him other than the controversy stuff. If there's
Maybe
any
it wasn't as
parts of
simple as
this
I
that we
remember.
can skip through from
I still
somebody
have my fair
that's
share of
seen
problems,
it,
no denying that.
let me know. Like
I
if we
think
get
the
to a
difference
part
then
where it's
is that
really
I have someone
bad, it
waiting
can be
for me.
skipped through,
Someone to love.
and like it's just boring shit, let me know.
Guys, Gwen, I tried to get here on time. I really did.
That your bike was stolen? Stuck at the bugle? You're studying late? Something like that, Peter?
Something like that.
It's fine. The movie wasn't that great anyway.
Told you guys you'd be late. Thanks, Harry. How you been, buddy? Couldn't be better. Hey,
What do you think of the Fu Manchu, huh?
There's nothing there.
It's still growing in. Just give it some time.
He's been growing it out for 2 weeks.
No, it has not been 2 weeks. It's not.
Okay, so it's Gwen. We know what's going to happen to her, right? I'm going to skip through it. Like, not all of it, but as we go through, I will skip through it because I am hearing that there are points. Some of the criticism I've heard about this is that there are points in the movie where it feels like the movie should end and then it just keeps going. It feels like the script was written and then they kept adding on to it. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's some of the criticism I've heard about it.
Peter. Guess who we saw in the theater today? Flash Thompson and Liz Allen.
Never gonna last.
No. His shoe game? Absolutely embarrassing.
Actually, I've heard just like this.
No, I'm sorry.
Hey, what do you guys say we go grab some dinner?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna head home. It's getting a little late.
Why does he have a watch but not use it?
Well,
That's
hey,
funny.
wait a minute. It's barely too late.
I don't know.
Look, come on, I'll pay for you guys. Completely on me.
Harry,
I know the perfect place too.
I
Go
just.
ahead, go ahead.
Best sandwiches in New York.
Is anybody a good actor in this?
That's more like
Is there any standouts that I should be looking for?
I had you to love, Gwen. And we had MJ and Harry. And we all had each other.
No.
Four of us had that rare bond you only get to experience and see every so often.
What is this scene? This is
Maybe once or
bad.
twice in a lifetime.
This is okay. So I was giving him a little bit of credit early on, but this is bad. Like the
Hear the
slow
sound of their
motion
With yours and their
overdub.
I wish we had more time together. All of us. Felt like it would never end. Until you.
Okay, Feather.
Hey there, Blondie.
Yeah, I have a thing for
Superstar.
watching like bad non-major films, like B
Yeah.
movies, basically.
Yeah. Think so? The Rain?
So,
Remember what I told you?
do
Stay
you
sharp.
think he should have
Don't
done
give
a shorter film as his first
Yeah.
project?
No pressure? No pressure. Thanks,
Do you
sir.
think he should have done something shorter?
Seriously, I'll mention that.
Yeah, just a sec.
Let me screw this up.
Yes, yes, Jay. What's up, Lance? I don't know if we're gonna make it through it. He shouldn't have done anything, honestly. Wow. All right, real talk. We're gonna see, but I don't know how
So,
much of it I'm gonna be able to get through without
What
skipping.
movie did you guys see?
Oh, it was just some cheesy romance.
Did you like it?
I'd like to watch
That's
it up
fine.
till the point that Gwen is
It's fine.
killed, but I don't know how far into the movie that is.
Look,
Hey, what's
sorry,
up,
I didn't make it.
Robert?
And I'm sorry. I have to keep on saying I'm sorry. You know how it is, with May and Bugle. I'm really trying to be better.
I know you are.
We'll make it up to you.
No, we didn't do that.
We could go upstate this weekend. Go see the lakes.
Oh my God, this
Go
is
to that,
so
fancy spot you
like. Why is this
I could have spent
part of the
our entire
movie?
lives without getting tired of hearing your voice.
What is
The way
the
you
point of
understood
this?
things, the way you saw people, your passions, your interests. It was you were perfect.
Jeez.
And I wish I told you that more often. Because when I look back to that night, I just wish we'd held on to it a little longer.
So a trip upstate. Let's be patient.
Well, Lone Wolf,
Uh,
I am going to skip through some
Sorry.
of the slower parts.
just get away from everything. Wait, Gwen. There is a reason.
There's 6 more scenes like this? You have to be fucking kidding me.
Because
Because what?
you know what? It can wait. Right now, I want to remember this moment. How it is. With you in front of me.
What the fuck?
Completely perfect and beautiful.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause this for a second. I get the impression that like Superman Solar, because it is a fan film, that there was a lot of money that had to be saved to make it a full project because they couldn't just spend money on special effects and stuff like that. So there's gonna be a lot of scenes like this probably to like pad the runtime of this film, I guess.
Unlucky Peter Parker.
Can I live here? Gwen Stacy.
Night, Peter.
Night, Gwen.
We never did get to take that trip.
Wow.
Did we, Gwen?
Shots fired. Shots fired, Defunk. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh no, it's a song. Song. There you go.
This morning. Sources say they saw Spider-Man fleeing the vicinity, leaving Osborn
My
dead on the
Superman
scene
Solar
with
got
blood
hit for a
and
song.
several
We're not
scars.
doing that.
The NYPD is working closely with J. Jonah Jameson, publisher of the Daily Bugle. To help
What did I
uncover the
miss?
trail of suspected
What
killers.
happened? I only
Following
skipped
the
ahead
death
like a
of George
minute.
Stacy, his daughter Gwen Stacy, and now the most recent victim, Norman Osborn. His son, Harry Osborn, heir to the Osborn Empire, has gone missing. He was last seen 7 days ago. This is
So something happened and it's completely skipped over?
Parker refuses to comment on the situation, perhaps out of concern that he may be the Warcrow's next victim. It seems that Jameson may have been right all along.
No, I'll make it to the end. I might skip through it, but I'll make it to the end. Don't worry about that. Oh my God. Wait a minute. You said about 30. We're not even 30 minutes in. We're 20 minutes in. Oh my gosh. So I get the impression that the guy that made this must have some sort of fascination with the Gwen Stacy story. And that's what this whole movie was about. Was some sort of trauma dump about Gwen Stacy. Is that about right? Just basic, like, you know, me theorizing.
I had a feeling that you might be here.
Is that okay? Is that supposed to be MJ?
Your Aunt May called,
Y'all, is that supposed to be MJ?
and Jonah, and Robbie.
What are you doing here?
I didn't even pay attention to that earlier.
I'm asking you why you're here. What do you want?
I'm worried about you, Peter.
You're worried about me?
Yes.
I'm trying to recall when I've ever seen you worry about anything.
Okay.
None of you get it. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Peter, don't get mad at me for trying to help.
You're not trying to help.
Yes,
I know
I
better
am.
than most. You never cared about that. Never.
Well.
So get to the point. Why are you here?
Because everything's a mess, Peter. I haven't seen you in weeks. Harry is gone. Nobody wants
God,
to go
this
out
is
with me
bad.
anymore.
So you came to bug me about it?
No. I came by to see if you wanted to go to a party or something.
Party.
To clear your mind.
Let me go to the graveside where Peter Parker
What?
is and ask him if he wants to
What are you
go
doing
to a party.
What?
Not
Because
being the
that
center of
sounds
attention just for a
fucking
second.
logical.
The life of the party loses her spotlight and doesn't know what to do with herself.
That's not true.
It is true. You're so unaware of yourself, it's not even funny. You don't care about people like me and Gwen.
Oh
She didn't
my
live life like it was a
God.
constant game. Maybe if you took a second to think, you could have learned a thing or two from her. So leave.
He's insufferable.
Pigs
Wait,
will
wait,
be
wait,
fun.
wait. Wait, wait. Why are they making Peter like an asshole? I mean, yeah, what she asked him was inappropriate, but what the actual fuck? So Peter's an asshole in this? That's literally not his character at all. Oh my God.
Take this.
Who did the sound mixing in this? The music is
Spider-Man.
way too loud for the scene.
Robbie, he was wondering if you could give it to him.
He's retired.
You tired?
He can't hurt anyone else.
You give this to him. And tell him that he is not responsible for what happened.
Yeah,
I
except
think
the
that you
thing is
both
that
know
why
that.
is he like saying that she didn't learn anything from her and just being an asshole to her? Like, I don't understand. She came there because she was concerned about him, and he's just like, we don't know anything about their relationship. So from our perspective, he's just being an asshole to her. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Cody with the $2 super chat because he's obsessed with that characterization. I guess. I suppose. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Apparently, he really had a hate boner for Homecoming, so he went with a story that totally and narratively contrasted to a ridiculous comical degree. Okay. This is a good shot, but this looks like stock. I don't know if they filmed that. That looks like something you get on Canva. Like a high quality shot of New York through Canva. I'm not saying that's what they did. I'm saying that's what it looked like. Maybe they did fly a drone over New York City or wherever that was. True.
Harry.
The actor playing Harry reminds me of another actor. I don't know who it is. Who does he look like? He looks like someone else.
What is this?
He looks like another actor. But I can't put my finger on it.
It doesn't matter. I'm fine. So that's it? You vanished for weeks. Leave me to pay rent on my own, keep everyone worried, and all you can say is I'm fine. Where have you even been? I told you, it doesn't matter.
Max Landis, that's a
Harry,
good
can you
one.
just take a second to listen? It's nothing you have to worry about. I don't have to worry about.
Oh, Timothy Chalamet, yeah, maybe.
You abandoned everyone. Please, you're one to talk about abandoning people. It has nothing to do with this. It's about Gwen. Do you realize that? She just died. I know. And where were you? Why didn't you show up? Listen, she had a funeral. Everyone was there. May, Liz, Flash, Jonah, everyone. And here you are, running around, doing whatever you want, hiding. My father just died.
That's hold on.
I thought you of all people would be able to understand that.
Hold on, that's right. Fucking hold up a second. That's absolutely right. So Peter comes in there like unloading on Harry about all of this when his father just died. Now, I don't know if this Peter knows who his father actually is. But what the fuck?
That. Sorry. Look, you weren't the only person who lost something that day. But you can't admit that because you're too selfish to think about anyone else. Nothing is ever a problem until it affects you. I haven't seen you in weeks. And the first time I do, you're passed out on the couch acting like everything's fine. Look, I get that your dad's dead.
Okay, so that's funny. He is yelling at Harry about not seeing him for weeks, right? And complaining that he is depressed and passed out on the couch. The same thing that MJ basically did to him when he was at the graveside. So it's like they're just repeating the scene with another character, the character that just was the person, you know, in the position of Harry. Why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. He was just in the same conversation with MJ.
You can't just stop. I thought we could get past our differences and I thought we understood each other, but we don't. I don't owe you anything. I give you this place to stay. I give you money when you need it, and I help you send the failed proposals. Coward. Why can't you stay here?
Why don't you just leave?
Why don't you just leave? Go. Get out right now.
Harry, wait. Sorry.
Yeah, so the reason why we're able to watch these is because they're on YouTube and they're not, they can't sell them or anything like that. So they're up for free to watch. So yes, this is Spider-Man Lotus. It is a fan film, and there's controversy around it. We'll talk about after the film. What is it? Did it stop? Oh, it's a transition.
What?
You know, I'll be honest. This makes like the CW dramas look like Grammy Award-winning TV shows.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like Dynasty and all of those really like just basic dramas. This makes those things feel like award-winning, you know, writing and acting and shit like that.
You killed me.
Director actor of the film said the actors were so horrible they had to salvage their performances. Holy shit.
Cowards. If you didn't live life like it was a constant game, maybe if you took a second to think, you could have learned a thing. Cowards.
Why are we getting flashbacks already? That just happened.
Another broken promise. Another life taken. Because of you, death follows you like a shadow. You're a poison. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor
Is that supposed to be his face?
shall be lifted.
The Green Goblin? Or is that a mask? The mouth isn't really moving.
Never make up.
Yo, the mouth isn't moving, right?
No matter what you do, everyone you love will wind up stuck in your web.
Oh my gosh. It's both. It's a mask and it's his face. It's both. I mean, yes, in reality, it's obviously a mask. I get that, but... Oh, funny. Too funny. This feels like Dawson's Creek. Where's John Wesley Shipp? I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrespect Dawson's Creek. I know. Bad joke. Bad joke. Okay, look, I'm going to be honest. Let me ask a question. How many people label their flash drives like that? Like, in all seriousness, I have a bowl of flash drives because I put music on them for work. I have a bowl of flash drives and none of them have any labels on them. They're just flash drives. I just think that's a little funny to me. Yeah, just different colors. Micah likes it. Okay, cool. Shout out to Micah for taking one for the team. I'm glad you like it. I'm not enjoying it right now. Bowl of flash drives. I to skip through that. Whenever I hear a song with lyrics in it, sorry, I can't. Most likely it'll get flagged on YouTube. Sorry, can't take a chance on it. Yeah, definitely. Linux, yeah. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think so, Rec. Oh no, another song. What in the world is happening? Hold on. We have to talk about that. Was that whole scene just a song? And him walking? Did I skip through dialogue, or was there something there, or was it just him walking to music? We're 40 minutes into this already. We're 40 minutes into it. Time has flown by. Time has really just flown by. Okay, so this scene, this is the one scene that I have seen. The one scene that I have, this is the one scene that I have watched. I think this does not look bad if it's the one that I think it is. I think it's probably, from what I've been told, the best scene of Spider-Man in the entire movie. Let's see.
Put her down, Goblin! This is about her. It's about you and me, right? It's you and me. You know what's happening. Don't be hesitant, huh?
This, again, I think this looks very CGI to me. Is it all CGI, or is it just look CGI?
Ma'am? Okay. Good. Good, wake up. Wake up, good. Good, I need you to wake up.
Spider-Man, look at what you did.
Why is he laughing like that with his mouth completely closed? Jeez, holy up close camera. What the fuck? Why is that scene filmed like the camera's right here the whole time? Spider-Man never touches a wall. That's a good point. We haven't seen anything like that yet. There's a lot of parkour and stuff. Oh yeah, it is better than Superman Solar. Superman Solar was completely awful. Like just nothing redeeming at all.
It was never about me, the city, or anyone else. It was you. It was always you. Oh, the tangled web you weave.
That mask is awful.
Everything around you. Your uncle would be so proud. Families torn apart, lives lost, heroes buried and forgotten. But there is an upside. At least you're dealing with a web.
It's like a Muppet mouth.
For that That wasn't me, Peter. That was you.
You know, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the mask is over designed. You know what I mean? Like if you look here at the mask, they could have easily just gone with something a lot less bulky. You know what I mean? The ears could have been large. You could do prosthetic ears that look real, you know, coming out or whatever. But if you look at like, and I know I'm comparing it to like an actual TV show, but Eclipso actually was done sort of in a goblin type look or whatever, and I thought it looked really good. This mask is just completely over designed, and it's held in a scowl. It's like a Joker mask or something. It's really fucking weird.
Or anyone else. It was you. It was always you. Oh, the tangled web you've weaved, destroying everything around you. Your uncle would be so proud. Families torn apart, lives lost, heroes buried and forgotten. What?
It was okay,
There
Robert.
is an upside.
It looked like video game graphics.
At
but
least your dear little Gwen is with her father now.
1,000%, Steven. 1,000%.
That wasn't me, Peter. That was you. That was all you.
Yeah, absolutely, stranger. Look, I think they should have saved money on that goblin mask and just done a really good face paint with some prosthetics. Because that mask was a waste of money because you can't really get any emotion out of the character. Like he's punching him and nothing is moving or anything because it's just this static plastic mask.
This is what you are.
Face paint with prosthetics would have been a lot cheaper. That mask was probably really expensive. I have to give them credit. That mold for that mask probably cost a lot more than face paint and a few prosthetics. They did spend money on that mask. I feel like that was probably pretty pricey.
See you in hell.
It's just not really good for what they're trying to do with it. If he were just in the background or something, yeah, but trying to talk with that on, no. See, I like this shot. This is a cool shot. I would use this as wallpaper. That was it? That was the whole thing? What? When are you gonna crawl on a wall, Spider-Man? The wall crawler. When are you going to actually crawl for us on a wall? Is that ever going to happen in this movie? We are exactly 46 minutes and 45 seconds into the movie, and we have not seen wall crawling yet. It's not happened.
They've got no idea who they're missing out on.
No, they really don't.
Yeah, well, a lot's changed since then.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question. Is it just me, or does the guy that made this not like MJ? I get the distinct impression that he is not a fan of Mary Jane and that he likes Gwen and that he is doing everything he can to make her like not a good character, if that makes any sense. That's the impression I get.
I can leave you alone if you want.
What is all of this? Oh my God! What? Hold on. What's happening?
Of a cake and a little bit of webbing. Spider-Man.
All right, let's get through this. I look, I usually don't have an issue when something is like done in this way where you see like posters and stuff on the wall, but I don't get the impression that this Spider-Man is at the level of all of this from this movie. I could be wrong. I mean, look at all this merchandising and stuff like that. And it even says Marvel Comics on the wall on that giant, like, blown up comic book cover, which just seems really, really fucking weird under these circumstances.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Wait, how did he get there? Did he was on the other side of the TV. How did he get to that point in the okay.
Hi, Tim. Nice to meet you. I'm Spider.
Wait, how did he get here? In the first, no, I don't mean like how did he get here like as Spider-Man? Why is he with this person? Did I miss something? Is this like a Make-A-Wish thing or something? Like I don't understand what he's doing in this room with this kid.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I knew he was sick, but like how did was he contacted? So, okay, the reason why I'm asking, I'm not trying to be a dick, okay? This is Spider-Man. How do you reach out to Spider-Man to tell him to come do this? So it was the letter from MJ. Did I miss that somewhere when we skipped through? Okay, got it. That part's fine with me. I'm not sure I'm connecting how this even like worked though, in terms of like getting it to her, then getting it to Spider-Man. I don't know. Okay. Makes sense. Somewhat.
Tim, honey, why don't you go and show Spider-Man your comic book collection? We didn't think the Daily Bugle would get you the letter.
I'm friends with one of their photographers.
Okay.
Well, we
makes sense.
Can't thank you enough. I'm gonna get some coffee. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm okay.
Is this gonna be a scene where I'm gonna be like
if
face
you need
palming?
anything, just call for me, okay?
Why does this wall look like one of those people that is like trying to uncover a mystery? There's a really cool wall around the TV. You got the artwork, you got the covers, you got the stuffed animals, you got all that up there. And then we turn around and there's like this conspiracy theory wall of weird in this room.
You collected all of this?
It's every newspaper that the Daily Bugle ever wrote about you. Well, almost. I crossed off all the bad stuff.
By the way, I want to point out we're running this at 1.25. I can't imagine watching this at regular speed because this feels fine. On regular speed, holy shit, how bad would it have been to sit through this?
How'd you get all these?
I collect everything about you. Look. I even have some of the web things from your fights with the bad guys.
You know how it works? When I was a little older than you, I designed these so I could move around the city faster. I made this special web fluid. I would put it into these cartridges. And when it's ready, you pull down on its trigger and it shoots a web. There, you try.
You made that yourself?
Sure did. After a lot of trial and error.
Wait, stay here. I need to show you more.
This isn't so bad yet, but I feel like it's going to take a downturn. I feel like something is going to happen here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, how did he collect the webs? I don't know.
Look at all this. I think this one is my favorite.
Which web should
Wait, actually, not that one. I can't choose. Both of these are my favorite also.
No,
Yeah, his voice has been muffled in the mask.
You have
They
it?
should have done ADR.
Huh. Well, this one I got at the store. I like this a lot because you look like a ninja doing web stuff and stuff. This one I got at the game store. The game that plays to this, I love. And this I saw from the movie. I don't know why your suit is
Tim,
black and red.
This is great and all. Why not Captain America? Or Thor?
What do you mean?
Why me?
Oh, they're cool and all, but
Wait. So in this world, there other heroes exist? Okay.
Is this you?
yeah, it was a project for school. We had to draw our hero, but I didn't really know what you looked like.
But wouldn't you just draw him with the mask? Why would you, what?
Why don't you show me how this game works?
Okay.
Okay, so I want to point out that game came out, according to that screen, in 2008. So how old would this Spider-Man be in 2023? How long has he been Spider-Man? Because I'm going to say that the actor looks to be like 25, 26 years old. So that would mean that he would have been Spider-Man when he was like really young. Because I know Spider-Man started as a teen superhero, but like that would have made him like what? I don't know. I'm just spitballing. If the actor is that old, 14 or 15. So they made a video game about Spider-Man that soon. So he's been Spider-Man for 5 years. So how did they make a game in 2008? Hold on. The game says 2008. What the fuck?
So, how old are you anyway?
I'm 10, but I'm turning. My birthday's in August.
Nice. Same month as me.
Really?
Yep. These days, I tend to forget it. So this is me, huh?
Yeah. This is so you can jump.
I also want to point out though that the kid should know that Spider-Man makes his own webbing, or that he made his cartridges, right? All of these comic books on the wall, all of these games and stuff. Why did he act so shocked when he found out that Peter Parker made the webbing himself? Isn't that something that should have been like known?
This is so you can move. This is so.
Okay, so he's 20, meaning that in 2010, or 2013, he would have been 10. So if this game was made in 2008, he would have been like 7 years old. What? No. Is that right? Yeah, he would have been like 7 years old when this game came out. So unless the game came out before he became Spider-Man.
So you can swing. And this is so you can fight people.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Here, you try.
Okay.
Hey, Spider-Man?
Yeah, good.
What happened to the girl on the bridge?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What is happening? What is happening? What is about to go down? What? What just happened?
Osborn, you're strong, son. Stand up.
Why did we cut from
Quit
that to
being
this?
a coward. You embarrassed me again, Harry. You need to man up and fix this. I'm sending him off to boarding school. He just doesn't have the spirit of Osborn. No son of mine flunks out of high school. Crying again? Where's that?
I didn't skip anything.
More powerful than most
It
people
cut
on
to
this
this.
planet.
I
You're
did not
wasting
skip anything.
everything you have. You are not an Osborn.
So I'll be honest with you. Several people thought this was like a real thing because like they saw like the online posters for it and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, Spider-Man Lotus, when is that coming out?" I saw a red carpet thing for it, and I'm like, "It's not affiliated with Marvel at all." But they did like a red carpet for it and stuff, and people that I know saw the pictures and thought this was like a real like movie that was coming out in theaters.
It's not true, right? They're lying. People always lies about you.
Tim.
Oh no, I feel it coming.
It's my fault. That girl, she's gone because of me. A lot of people are now, and I can't do anything about it. No matter how hard I try. I can't do this.
Oh my
I'm not the
god.
hero that you think I am. And in this, all of this, it's not me.
But you tried to save her. I saw the videos. The Beagle's making up stories like they always do.
It's not the same. There's more to it that you wouldn't understand.
What about these stories? When you stopped the whole Sinister Six by yourself? Or you stopped the whole Brooklyn Bridge from
Tim,
collapse?
these stories, they're just that, stories. Written by people that I've never even met before. I just think you're looking at me like someone that I'm not.
Oh my god.
I know, you're just a kid.
Talk about selfish. Talk about selfish. This is a kid that, if you guys say it's true, is dying of cancer. And he is here unloading all of this unnecessary information and trauma onto this kid who looks up to him And who knows how long this kid has left? What the fuck?
I think I might be able to help you understand it a little better. Sit down. I got my powers from an accident 5 years ago. It could have
5 years.
anyone.
Okay.
Not special.
So that confirms it. 5 years ago, this movie came out this year. I'm assuming it takes place in real time. So he got his powers 5 years ago, but the game and the comic books have been going on since at least 2008. So what, the movie is supposed to be set in 2013? The timeline doesn't make any sense to me.
A spider was trapped in a beam of radiation. I had a minute left to live, and I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It could have been different. If I'd been there a second later, if it died just a second earlier. I didn't ask for any of this to happen. But I took the cards I was dealt and made a choice. I was only looking out for number one, myself. I created Spider-Man and exploited it for money. For fame. I have no one else on the planet had.
Okay, wouldn't all of this have been in the comic books or the stories of Spider-Man? If somebody's writing comics about him, I'm assuming they would have some of this information, right? I mean, otherwise, what are they writing about? What are the comic books about? Unless they're just completely made up and that we're supposed to assume the comic books or don't have any real information in them. I don't.
And it felt good. The choices come with consequences. It all came down to one moment. It always does.
Yeah, things are just happening. You're right.
It could have been different. I lost so
My God, we're only an hour and 7 minutes into this movie.
because I was too selfish to think about anyone else.
Okay,
Because I didn't understand
hold on.
what they were supposed to be.
So he says
Those
right
choices.
there,
Those moments.
he said right there that he was too selfish to think about anybody else. That's the lesson that he learned in this story that he's telling. But I guess he didn't learn it well enough because he's being selfish right now while he's talking to this kid. He's not doing this for the kid. This is all on him.
They put us on a path for better or worse. I wanted revenge. You know me?
Are we gonna climb a wall? Anytime now. Anytime. Just one. Just one shot of you on the wall. Somewhere. Something like, can you touch it? Are the walls real? Or is it all green screen? Please. Anything. We see you jumping and diving and swinging. Will you cling to a fucking wall?
Right in front of me. If I just stood in the way or stuck my foot out, it could have been different. There's no changing the past. I had to live with what I did. Goblin took me back to that same warehouse and made it clear. The cycle never ends.
There isn't a day that goes by where I'm not reminded of it. And it all started with this costume.
I feel like this is highly inappropriate to be talking to this kid about all this stuff. Like, not in the sense that the content of the conversation, but why is this even happening?
It was the greatest mistake of my life. Now everyone else is paying for it.
But you're a hero. You saved all those people.
And how many others suffered because of it? What's this?
It's a history scrapbook about you.
I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Wait, Spider-Man! Spider-Man, you can't!
Please don't tell me. Please tell me that he comes back and makes everything square away with the kid, right? Please tell me that's what happens. And this isn't, he leaves the kid in this state and never comes back to him. Please tell me there's a scene where he comes back and talks to the kid again, because okay. All right. That was awful. Awful.
I saw Flash last night.
Who cares?
He asked about you.
Who cares? Hold on.
We were right about him and Liz.
Holy shit, how long is this scene?
Where did you go?
What the fuck? I'm not watching that whole scene. Sorry. That was a waste of time.
Hey, so how'd it go?
I really shouldn't be here.
Wait, what happened?
Look, whoever he thinks I am, I'm not. You've seen the headlines. Figure it out.
The Daily Bugle? That's why you're giving?
It's about the truth. It isn't fair that your son should look up to someone who isn't half the hero that he
What
thinks
did you
they
say
are.
to him?
I told him what he needed to hear. He's better off.
You just don't get it, do you?
I don't know.
That little boy has looked up to you his entire life.
Exactly. What the actual fuck?
He has watched you save thousands of people.
Who
He's read
is
every
this
Bugle slander,
Spider-Man?
and it
Like,
didn't matter because
what
you were
fucking
his hero. That's what he thinks. So it doesn't matter what you think about yourself.
exactly, because that
Because
would make
he
you
deserves
selfish.
somebody to believe in.
So far, this actress playing the mother is pretty good.
So please give him something to believe in.
She's pretty good. She's not great. She's pretty good. You know what? I can't believe that this Spider-Man thought that what he did was appropriate and he was going to
Hey,
walk
buddy.
out.
About what I said. I was wrong. After I told you about what happened, I I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. So, you want to show me the scrapbook?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wait, I have to show you from the beginning.
Okay. Are you ready?
Well, here's from the first time you fought Vulture on the water tank.
This does take me back.
And the first time you fought Sandman at Midtown High, you had to flip him over instead of punching him.
Right, I had to, so I wouldn't break my hand.
Oh, and here's when you first fought Electro.
Right, with the rubber gloves.
And Doc Ock, and Rhino, and Lizard, and Scorpion, and Mysterio. Oh, here's when you had to lift that building up to save all those people when you first fought the Sinister Six.
What? Where'd that picture come from?
And when you saved the bridge from the Rhino, and when you stopped Vulture.
Where'd that picture even come from? Oh my God, what the hell? What the fuck? Like 30 minutes of the movie has been the scene. These two scenes put together, actually 3 scenes put together.
People I love get hurt.
Oh my God.
Can I trust you?
Is he gonna reveal who he is?
You're Peter Parker. You're the photographer on all the Daily Bugle newspapers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
This mask. It means something to a lot of people.
Okay, so I want to point something out. It looks to me like the pillow that the kid has. It's hard to believe that I even realized this or whatever, but that looks like it just came right out of the bag. Like if you look at it, it looks like, you know, you had it shipped and you pull it out and you put it right on the pillow. That's what that looks like. It's still got the creases in it from where it was folded, and it looks like some of the strands are left on the pillow from where it came out of the bag. Like the little part sometimes you have to cut off of the pillowcases.
You reminded me of that today.
Do you have to go? I'm scared.
Oh my gosh, the scene.
Tim. I don't know the When, after you died, I was ready to quit. Forever. And I've always been ready to hang up the costume, but it was different this time. It felt like I had no one to live for. It was selfish.
It's like Spider-Man, the
helped me see it a little
talking
more
and
clearly.
walking simulator. Like,
He asked about you, actually. You would have liked him. He was a good kid. I'm not ready to love again. Not sure if I'll ever be. But I think I'm ready to try and live again. It's what you would have wanted. It's
are
what
we
Ben and your
going
father
to
wanted too.
crawl on a wall since you're called the wall crawler?
This is bigger
One
than me.
shot of you sticking to a wall,
And I will
jumping
always
off
be
of a
Spider-Man.
wall, running up a wall,
Not because I
something,
want to.
anything,
have to.
please,
Because out there,
please.
there are people just like Tim. And they need to believe in good. I don't think he'll ever get over you. Or your death. I don't want you to think this tape is me trying to forget you either.
Why are we recording on a cassette? What
I'll
the
never
fuck?
Don't think of this as a
The
goodbye
cancer
tape.
kid is dead? Oh my god.
It's more of a checking in tape. So here I am. Just checking in to say hi. And I miss you. I miss you, Gwen. You better. What? Cemetery.
Movie here.
He said
Drinks are in the back. All on me. And come on, there's a couple people I want to introduce you guys to.
you not have spider sense? No spider sense, I guess. Almost got hit by a car. Can I get a wall climb somewhere in here? Come on, any of them. I'm gonna get one. I feel it. What? Is that seriously the end? Is there any mid-credit scene or anything? No? Nothing? No. No. Okay, so my question is, what kind of structure was that for a movie? There was no third act. It was an hour and a half of act 1 and 2 with no third act. I don't know, Linux. I'm going to assume what was trying to be conveyed there, and this is me trying to be as nice as possible about this, is that we were supposed to think that he was going to quit being Spider-Man, and then he decides to continue to be Spider-Man. I'm going to guess that's what the intention was. And look, something like that might work if you have like really great acting, but it wasn't great acting. So that's not going to happen in a situation like this. All right. So there is some controversy around this. So let's look at the controversy. I told you guys we talk about it here. All right. So this was published on the 19th of August. And let's scroll down here. Why is Spider-Man Lotus so controversial? Let's get into this. What could have transpired with a fan-made film that initially held up such promise, garnering approval and admiration even from Andrew Garfield and the MCU filmmaker John Watts, only to later face disdain and backlash? As it turns out, there isn't just one reason, but rather several factors at play. In a Twitter thread, it was revealed that the lead actor, Warden Wayne, who portrays Spider-Man and Peter Parker, as well as Gavin J. Konup, the writer and director of Spider-Man Lotus, engaged in offensive and highly inappropriate language during a leaked conversation. And I do remember something about that. It says, in response, Wayne Warden shared an extensive apology letter on Twitter, acknowledging his wrongdoings and admitting his mistakes. He explained in the text messages in question were from years ago, attributing his behavior to the conservative social environment in Arkansas. He further stated that he had adopted such language due to the influence of friends who used it in order to avoid feeling excluded. Wayne emphasized that he now comprehends the gravity of his past actions, recognizing the insensitivity of his words. He extended a sincere apology to all those words, for all those his words are targeted. However, his apology was met with disappointment from the audience, who found it hard to reconcile Wayne's past remarks with their perception of the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So that's the first big controversy. All right. Here's the second one. However, the story doesn't end there. Another set of allegations have emerged, this time targeting the writer and director of the film Gavin J. Konup. Although the Twitter post that initially exposed these allegations has since been deleted and displayed instances of Konup both using homophobic and racist slurs. The response to these accusations, Konup took to YouTube to upload an extensive video offering an apology. In the video, he explained that the messages in question date back to his high school years, during which he participated in online communities where he was exposed to and regrettably adopted these offensive behaviors. Furthermore, he contended that certain screenshots were potentially falsified, appearing only after the initial Twitter post with the apparent intention of further damaging his reputation. If that weren't sufficient, the movie faced another setback when the entire VFX team resigned, citing a highly toxic work environment. One of the VFX artists who had contributed to the film posted a YouTube video expressing shock at witnessing behaviors of Wayne and Konup while on set. According to the artist, the film took an unexpected direction that contradicted the principles Spider-Man typically embodies. It veered sharply away from the essence of what a fan-made film is meant to represent. This outcome was truly disheartening, especially considering the immense effort invested by the VFX team, evident in the remarkable swinging scenes highlighted in the trailer. Okay, yeah, I'll agree. I think the stuff with Spider-Man swinging were very good, but there wasn't a lot there. Excuse me. So I wonder if the reason why there was so much padding in the movie was because they lost all of their VFX team. I'm wondering if that's why we got those long, boring shots of almost pretty much nothing. I actually wonder what the movie would have been if they would have kept it as a short film, like more of like a half an hour. You know what I mean? I wonder what it would have looked like then. You know, even without all of the allegations against them, just the stuff that happened on set would be bad enough to be like, well, fuck this. You know what I mean? Essentially. At least that's how I feel about it. By the way, shout out, I think it was Linux that did this. Shout out for telling me to run it at 1.25, because holy shit, it would have taken us like almost double this time to get through this fucking movie if I would have been running it at normal speed. That's never happening. So anyway, Spider-Man Lotus outside outside of the swinging scenes through the city, there's the scene at the beginning, the scene in the middle when it's raining, and the scene at the very end. Outside of that, it was basically nothing. It was basically just nothing. There was nothing there worth really even having a conversation about. What an absolutely boring, pointless movie. And I use that term lightly because, God. Look, okay, so to answer the question, I think visually, let me stress this, visually, Spider-Man Lotus looked better. It was very, very close to like a TV quality films, situation with them. Like I think lighting, the filming locations, things like that, it all felt really real. There wasn't as much green screen in it. So I think that from that standpoint, I felt it was better. Okay. I also think the Spider-Man suit was better than the Superman suit. That's it. Those are the only two things that I think that were better. I'm going to say this, and you guys are going to be like, it might be a hot take. I think the scene on the rooftop where Superman was talking to Joe, I think the kid's name was Joe. Joe was the GOAT. He was the actor that played that character was the best actor, not only in that short film, but comparing the two, he was better than everyone in this Spider-Man Lotus film. He's the only one that I think was good in all of them. Yeah, okay, Chocolate. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I think if you took this movie and you chopped out like 80% of it, it might be worth watching. But the way it was edited, it would make it really impossible. Like, you'd have to restructure the movie. So for me, you could leave the beginning in, give us maybe 5 minutes of that stuff between that and the kid stuff. Cut that kid stuff out completely because that trauma dump was not good. But have us see the flashback, I guess, with him as a wrestler and give us a proper like ending. Maybe give us a real third act. I don't know. I don't think there's any way to really fix it, but there are cool scenes in the movie. There were cool scenes. That's about all I can really say. And Linux, look, I believe that I'm going to say this. The VFX people are the only people that deserve any credit for this movie. The only ones. All of the other shit in this was bad. It was really, really, really bad. So shout out to the VFX people. Yeah, it's pretty much that's all I got to say about that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're going to do another movie night next week. I haven't decided what day it's going to be, but what we'll be doing next time is I'm going to pull together a handful of short films here on YouTube. There's been a lot of suggestions of channels to watch. There's some people that have suggested the fight scene stuff, like Red Hood versus Winter Soldier, like the people that do that. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not, but like stuff like that we can watch together. So that's what we'll do here, and that'll be the next one that we watch, like as a movie night. Is like we'll go through some short films here on. Is it Bat in the Sun? Is that it? Let me double check and see if that's who it is. Let's see. No, it's Death Battle is the name of the channel. But we're gonna look at a few of them. We'll look at a few of them. I don't know if it's Bat in the Sun, maybe it is. But we're gonna look at some of those because I want to look at something that actually is fun, like a short film that's actually good. And usually those are the ones that focus on a scene and just give you a really solid scene. So that's what I'm gonna do. That'll be the next one. We'll do like an hour and a half of like that kind of stuff. And hopefully you guys will want to come in for that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to be getting out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be live streaming with Omega for our Ahsoka review. We're going to do it as a live stream. So look for that to be scheduled tonight. And then make sure you join myself and Omega tomorrow. I'll be talking everything about Ahsoka. And on Saturday, I'll be live with Paigey for the after party. We're going to go over a bunch of random topics. I'm going to put some stuff aside there. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. I had a good time. And if you missed any of this and you want to go back and watch it, it'll be available on playback pretty much immediately. All right. Have a great night. See everyone.